Hey everyone, it's Melody. I am here with my Pandora themed bracelet. If you have watched any of my Pandora related videos, you might have heard me talking about this themed bracelet I've been working on. It's finally here. I never thought I would ever make a themed bracelet only because the chunky nature of them is not exactly for me. However, I liked a few charms that I saw, and I kind of felt like they went with a theme, and I figured, okay, I'll try one out. So here it is. As you can tell from the title, the bracelet theme is called Follow Your Dreams. I guess that's a little bit figuratively as well as literally. The bracelet is on a 18 centimeter or a 7.1 inch blue pave barrel clasp bracelet. This was purchased on Rue La La, as well as many of the charms as well. So if you see a charm that you like, or you like this bracelet, check out Rue La La. I'll leave a link down below. I've seen these charms still currently at this time. It's December 2018. Just keep checking back on the site to see if they have a Pandora sale going on at the time, but just in case you're interested, because these are retired pieces, so you might not find them at your Pandora stores. So let's get started. I think we're gonna start at this end. So started with the clip. This is the two-toned sunburst clip. It has a center of gold on it. And I am currently not a big safety chain, like I don't have a big wish for one, especially the threaded kind, so I just haven't purchased one. So I felt like this would be fine because, you know, dreams, nighttime, daytime, suns. So we're starting with the sunburst clip. Next up we have the Disney Cinderella A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes charm. Love this charm. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The front has the actual sentiment as well as some light blue stars, and the back has the light blue CZ stars as well. I believe they're CZs. I actually can't quite remember. I believe they are though. But there's that one. Now the thing about this charm though is it's gonna flip up. it's gonna flip around because it's just top heavy. So if that's something that will bother you, then you might want to skip out on that. But most of the heart charms, I believe, are kind of like that. Next up, we have the Vintage Night Sky. This is the button version of this charm. It's got some CZ, some blue enamel. I love it. Love that one. That is not retired. That's still out in the Pandora stores, as well as the Cinderella one. The Sunburst one, I believe, is retired because I bought that on Rue La La. Next up, we have this petite facet. It's absolutely beautiful. I wish I could remember what the name or the color is actually called, but it's definitely white with a sort of iridescent nature to it. I love the faceted cut of these. These are the faceted petites, or they're slowly becoming some of my favorite charms just because I think they add some color to the bracelet and break up all of the silver, which is quite nice. Next to that one, I have my Compass Rose. I kind of liked that the two whites were next to each other. I thought the look of that was a lot nicer. So you can tell the difference in color right there a little bit. The Compass Rose is one of my favorite charms. I really, really love it. When I did my haul video for this charm, I realized that the border around the compass are actually little tiny hearts. Can you guys tell? It was a little easier for me to tell when I looked at the back view, but they're little tiny hearts. Oh, Pandora. That's so fun. This is it's a threaded charm, so you do have to turn it around. Reason I got this charm is because it actually says on the back, follow your dreams. Love it. Love that. Next to that one, we have the Twinkle Twinkle clip. I originally thought I was going to put my sunburst clips on this bracelet, not the two-tone one, but the regular one. But I really do like the way the stars add a little something. Since I have so many stars following it, I do appreciate the fact that the stars are on both sides as well. This was purchased on Rue La La, so they are retired. Next up, I have this lovely charm. It's an open works, completely open. It has blue star enamel all around it, but it has two little bits of gold, that gold circle right there with the CZ, as well as that one right there with the CZ. I love the way that looks next to the Twinkle Twinkle clip. Next to that one, we have the Starshine Spacer. This is on Rue La La. I did not purchase this set on Rue La La. However, I have a set coming to me from Rue La La. So I'll have two sets of these. I'm pretty excited about it, actually. They're so beautiful and they are retired. I purchased this set from the Pandora outlet, but I love them. I think the way that they're kind of wedged or like, you know, surrounding the dream catcher is just really lovely. So I think they're really small and dainty and cute. Love those Starshine clips. Spacers. Next up we have the dream catcher charm, which is one of my favorites. It is beautiful. It is stunning. I love the little heart in the center. I love that it's a button style charm, but it has a little bit of the dangles with the feathers on it. And the cutest thing is on the top of this one, it also says, "Follow your dreams." I love that. Oh, Pandora. How lovely is that? So then we have the other Starshine Spacer. And then next to that one, we have the Radiant Heart Charm, which is stunning. I love the Radiant Heart Charms. I think they are so gorgeous. This one is in a very dark blue color. I really wanted it just to break up the silverness of the bracelet originally, but now I just love it because I think it's gorgeous. How lovely. And then we've got the other Twinkle Twinkle clip. I almost thought about doing different clips, but I do kind of like the uniformity of having it this way. Next to that, I have another dangle. This is the Vintage Night Sky dangle form. I love this one. The blue enamel, it's got such a pretty swirl to it. Do you see that? It's so lovely. Tell me down below if you guys prefer the Vintage Night Sky in the dangle or the button charm form. I'd love to know. I love both of them. This one though, it does have a sentiment on the back, and it says, "I love you to the moon and back." It's beautiful. Next up, I have another petite facet, or faceted petite. I don't know which way it goes, actually. I can't remember. But it is the royal blue one. I'm so ecstatic about this one. I almost purchased the current one that's more of a lighter blue, but I really wanted this dark blue, but I knew it was retired, but found it on Rue La La. Super excited about it. I just think it goes so well, especially with the Radiant Heart that's over there. And then we've got two of these. I just think they look so nice. So there's that one. Next up, I have another Disney charm. This one's one of my favorites. The sentiment says, "When you wish upon a star." Thumbs up if you know where that's from. What? And then the other side is this beautiful, like open works almost looking, or open looking star moon sort of scene. And I love this sort of like starburst shape of it. I think it's quite lovely. Very nice. I almost wish that they had cutouts like of stars on the sides, kind of like the Radiant Heart does, or some of the other charms, but I think it's beautiful as is. And this is the most expensive charm I've ever purchased. A little mad about it still, but it's still very lovely. Next to that, I have the Forget Me Not. This, I was kind of like, oh, I could add it or I don't have to, but I just wanted something to break up these two charms. And I felt like the Forget Me Not also worked. Don't forget your dreams. Always remember what you're working towards and your goals, and work hard towards them. So Forget Me Not, I loved it. And finally, we have the Galaxy Spacer. I wanted something that was open so that it wouldn't like get caught on the threading here. So I used this one. I actually really love it. In hindsight, I kind of wish I had purchased the one with the blue enamel inside, but I think the open nature of it is actually really pretty too. So as you can see, it'll go all the way up and not get caught on that threading, which is good. Yeah, so here is the bracelet. I think the bracelet looks lovely. I think this is the finished form of it. I don't have any desire to purchase anything different for this bracelet, as of now anyways. But let me show it to you actually on my wrist as well. All right, so here it is on my wrist. I love where it falls. It has a little bit of room to move up and down, and the bracelet isn't quite completely stretched out yet either, so I think once it stretches out a little bit more, it'll not feel so clunky. I'm hoping anyways. When I first got the bracelet, I was like, oh my goodness, because I put some charms on. I just filled it up just to see what it would feel like, and I absolutely disliked it. I was like, I should have bought a bigger size, but then this started to stretch out a little bit, and I was more comfortable with it. I think the real factor is I just think that something like bulky like this in nature is not exactly my favorite. It's just a little much for me, but I do like the way it jingles. It makes a little sound. And I do think that just wearing this is a little, I don't know, it's not something I would do, but I did wear it layered with a few other things where it wasn't just like the star attraction, you know what I mean? I layered it with my reflections. I put on, I think, 1 or 2 leather bracelets, and then I was like, okay, it's kind of just blending in as a stackable bracelet sort of look. So I was okay with that. Now that I've completed this and know both financially as well as just functionally about the bracelet, I don't think I will be making a bracelet to this extent, meaning like nothing this full. I think if I make any other bracelets, they're going to be very small. Like my smooth bracelet currently just looks like this. Not my favorite look, but I really loved the fireworks charm, but I already had pretty much 3 dangles on this one, and I didn't want to add a 4th. It just didn't quite look right, even though I love that charm. So on this one, I just kind of have it really simple with some just leftover abandoned, I guess, charms that didn't end up going on this bracelet, and I kind of like that. So just something really simple like this, I think I'm much more okay with. For my oxidized one right now, all I have are clips and then just my little bow on it. These do not go together. I just kind of did that because I'm trying to wear this bracelet to stretch it out. So, so something really simple is maybe what I'll do more of. So maybe this bracelet will turn into something much more simple. Like these I'm okay with. I just feel like this is a little much. But again, knowing that though, knowing that I still don't want to take anything off of this bracelet to make it lighter or smaller. I feel like this is a really good look for the bracelet. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing. Functionally, I just don't love wearing it like my other pieces. Just because it's a little big. But I think that's also good to know. I've done it, I've tried it, I love it, but it's not a piece I will reach for all the time. And I think that's fine. So overall, I'm very happy with the way the bracelet turned out. It is visually lovely. It's aesthetically just very pleasing. I'm happy that it turned out the way I wanted it to. That was a learning process. Like when I had just like all silver on there, I was like, oh my gosh, no, that's not exactly what I want. So I had to learn that I wanted some color on there and, just things like that. So the whole process of making these bracelets, whether they be themed or whether they're just for you, just random, no theme at all. You just put charms on them, as you get them or get gifted them or whatnot. I think that is the fun of this sort of thing. So I'm happy that I have one, and I think I'm pretty pleased with the one. I think I'm good. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, for hanging in there, for waiting for me to make this dang darn themed bracelet. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. It helps me to know to make more like jewelry or Pandora related content. As well as hit subscribe if you want to see more from me. I've got some playlists down in the description box below, as well as some links that might be helpful for you. God, good golly, anything else? No, I think that's it, you guys. You guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. December's crazy, but hang in there. We're gonna have fun and make it through, and you know, all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!